Hey, what's up, everybody? Mogollon Monster here, along with Stevie B.
Hey, hello.
Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF. Great to see everybody in chat. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. As you can see, we survived.
We're here. Thank God.
Can't say that for the rest of the neighborhood, but we're all right. I mean, the people survived. Property,
Property not so well.
But yeah, it was a hell of a storm. I don't know. I've never been through something like that.
I've been here 25 years.
I'd do it again.
I've never been through anything like that. I've never seen such winds in my life. Hope I never have to again. I mean, it got a little concerning there for a couple hours.
3 o'clock. We were laying down. 3 o'clock. It got loud, and then
we were up.
Then it got louder.
we were up. I was up, I think, until 5:30.
People in the neighborhood were saying, "Oh, it was a tornado," and
no,
I don't think so.
I don't think
I don't think a tornado touched down here.
It was just straight.
These guys can say that all they want. Oh, I saw it. No, you didn't. You didn't see shit last night.
No. There's no way. I mean, you just couldn't see anything but the wind and the rain coming in.
No, the conditions weren't conducive to a tornado. We were getting hit with the strongest winds of that storm and the heaviest rain, and
the wind gusts.
It was constant for like a few hours where it was really, really strong.
It just hammered in.
Mr. Lee, what's up? Judy Wheeler, hi. Good to see you.
Good
Samantha Piper.
Mike, how are you?
What's up, brother? Good to see you, Mike. Rex Hand, what's up? LAB, Mike, what's going on?
Robert Denduven.
Hey, Robert.
Good to see you.
I got 2 devices going. We're doing it obviously on the phone tonight.
Yeah,
and I can't see the, we have no power.
We have no power.
We have the generator, which is awesome. We're not running it now because we don't need anything to run on.
Power boxes and blocks. And...
yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
We just, I run the generator for like the refrigerator, so we just leave it on for like an hour. Everything freezes, and then that'll last for a couple hours before you even need to have to plug it in again. So it's conserving gas.
Conserving gas and saving everything.
Running a hot plate, things like that.
We had the air
to
fryer
boil water, air fryer. Yeah, just had to unplug one thing to plug in another.
I love that air fryer.
But yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it could be worse. It could have been so much worse.
Go, girl. What's up?
We have a power pole. It's not that big.
Who's your Squatch?
Sitting right outside the house in the front. And last night I was in the bathroom. Look, just the one window that we didn't have closed up on that side of the house, and I'm hands to the glass, and I see this big blue flash. I hear boom, 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 boom. I knew the pole right out in front of the house had gone. It didn't go all the way. It couldn't.
It's funny. There's only about 15 feet of pole sticking out of the ground. It's not that tall, but it's just beat up, and I knew it was going down.
Yeah.
And the only thing keeping that pole up was a coax cable that was attached to my house.
It's not cable.
So if you go out there right now, you see a cable coming out of my house going to, a cable box, like a junction box, and another cable coming out of that going to the pole.
And the pole.
So now we lifted up the pole a little bit, and we propped it up, and it's not just being held up by.
But you got a couple wires hanging on right from it, and then about, I guess, the next driveway over, there's another wire hanging in the middle of the street right there. Power didn't get lost across the street. There's a street light just, I can see it right now, looking through the window over there. But our little row right here.
What's up, Blazer? Fly by Stu. Sorry. Got ketchup. Yeah, I was going to say we both have like multiple devices.
Well, it's nothing new for me.
No, well, I'm broadcasting on my phone, but I'm watching chat on a tablet. so I
Right.
can see. So that's why I'm looking over this way all the time.
Yeah,
So I
and
can
that's why
see.
I look down all the time.
Because this is
I'm
way
looking
too
at my other
small,
phone.
man. Oh well, I can blow it up.
Mr. Lee wants to know, is the cat okay? The cat was never not okay. That
Yeah,
cat,
it
we
wasn't
watched
stuck,
it.
dude. He
We
climbed up
watched it
there.
climbed it. That's the biggest perch it'll ever see in its life, probably.
Brian Chewy, what's up?
And no, it was fine. He started climbing right back down. He got as high as he could get up on that branch, and then just kind of looked around. Some birds flew over, and that caught its attention. I wish could have caught that on video, but yeah, it was just 2 seconds later. He was making his way back down. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, walking around. It was pretty devastating watching, some of this, just this. There's a live oak that came down.
Man.
It was
The
huge.
crater it made is about the size of an above the ground pool.
No,
Yeah,
close.
I mean, it was deep too, just as deep. But what got me was the big concrete slab that it pulled with it is now just leaning up against the roof wall. It's that huge. But somebody said it was a very old tree,
Like 100 years
100
old.
years old. Yeah,
But that fell on two mobile homes that they weren't occupied at the time, I don't believe.
no,
I know one of them wasn't, the other one, I'm not sure.
I don't know.
I put some shorts up if you go check them out. It was weird when we went on the other side of the road to where the tree had, the front of the buildings, the houses that it fell on.
That's where the cat was. That
Yeah,
was the tree that
and it
we're
was
talking about.
a car under there, and it was
You could barely see the car.
a little
It's just-
scary.
yeah. Everything's buried in under it. And thank you guys for all your prayers.
Absolutely. You guys were amazing. Drake, what's up?
Everybody
I'm trying to get
reached
this.
out.
Every time I lean in, I lose the top of my head, so I got to keep it.
Sandra Piper, I'm glad everything's okay. I still want
I
to hear
think
from
we've heard from a lot of people I know.
Dina P is the only one that I haven't heard from.
Okay.
And I know she's down Sarasota way. I'm not exactly sure where, but down in that area. And I'd love to hear from her.
All right. So since I'm doing it from my phone, they've changed things around a little bit, so I kind of got to figure this out again.
Gotta look for the link.
Yeah.
Mary, hi Mugs and Steve. Glad to see you. You are okay.
What's up, Pammy? Let me figure this out real quick. Okay,
Safe,
so
she said.
huh?
She left out the last letter. I mean word, and I said okay. She wrote safe.
Oh. Hey, Jay. Ben, what's up? Hey, Lulu Bell. Yeah, I'm just trying to.
Scott B.
What am I doing? Oh, I want to post the.
What's up, Ben? Good to see you. Miss Val. Greetings, Benny.
Link is in chat. Took me a minute. I'm like, dude.
WTF Mike, I didn't realize how short Steve was until that short. I was like, oh look, Russell hired a lollipop
The guild.
guild to help out. I'm not that short.
I'm that tall though,
He is.
so it just
That he is.
it seems that way.
Right.
All right. So yeah, links in chat if anybody wants to come on. I just got to pay attention, make sure I see you down there. If you pop in,
I was gonna
backstage.
ask, can you actually see, or do you have to adjust the
no,
screen?
it says guest right there.
Oh,
So if somebody comes in,
it'll-
it'll go like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you'll get a notification that there's a guest backstage. But
That's cool.
I have a tendency to miss shit like that. You guys hear us all well since we're doing this on the phone? Well,
Well, the mic is like
it has nothing to do with that.
Oh, that's right.
We're not connected. We're using the mics on our
Yeah.
And which is weird because what did you do? Did you mute yours?
I can't. That's the thing. So
No, but that's as low as you can.
that's
Can you
that's
hear
what.
her all right? Because she's coming in. She's using my phone mic, so you gotta.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Sound good. Ben said.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but I
Yeah,
can't.
we're
I
just using the mic on this
right.
because otherwise we would get the feedback if we use two phones next to each other
Laser
like
said,
that.
yeah, they can hear me.
Good. Right on.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't even
Sounds
think of
great.
that. During a normal show when I'm using my phone, I have to turn down. I can't, for some reason, my phone won't mute. Not at all. Not completely. Not
Yeah,
100%.
that's odd.
Yeah, there's every setting is off, and I still hear a very faint echo from us talking. So right now, everything is off as I can have it, including, yeah, the actual phone. So
NAC, what's up, David?
Michelle Powell, how are you?
How are you, Michelle? Hey, Val.
Judy Wheeler. Judy. Good to see you, hon. Oops.
Scrolling. That's why I'm looking this way. I hate looking away from the front, but
I was reading somewhere back here, Jay said that he got 2 big gusts of winds that rattled the whole house.
knocked them over. Okay, big gust.
I can't find it now. I think it's too far back.
Christy, how are you?
Yeah, that was pretty dicey there for a couple hours. I mean, we had our plan as much as we could. You know, he was working until all the way up to the storm, beginning of the
How do
storm,
I
so
do? Let me see something.
batten down the hatches for us.
Grasshopper says Jay retired from the Flying Monkey Squad, so going airborne would be a problem. Abnormal Investigations, how's it going? Looks like people are slipping in. I don't even know how many. 37 watching.
Oh, that's cool, Christy. Be safe.
Enjoy your sister. Enjoy your visit.
Blazer says, "Where do the squirrels go in a hurricane?" Hell, I was asking where the gators go. You know, I mean, I'm in the water. I'm sure I
Yeah,
know, but you'd think you'd say.
I said they go surfing.
End up in somebody's yard.
Nice waves out there
Right.
last night.
Heck yeah, the water was hitting the wall so hard it looked like the ocean out there splashing up. The lake was splashing up.
We got some flooding, but it was like standing water, just because there was no runoff over where even just a
Both-
regular heavy
Kind
rain,
of both ends of the street.
it would flood there. But here we just we I don't know. This part of the lot doesn't flood.
No, it's sloshy a little bit, but we've got drainage right like
Into the lake, so
into the
in between the houses.
Yeah, I try to keep that pretty clear from debris.
All squirrels are flying squirrels in a hurricane.
Right. I would think.
Gotta look out for flying squirrels and
Cats.
it's apparently cats. Birds, big ass birds. We were
Right.
out there.
Oh my God, we were out there kind of tossing line earlier, and he's talking to me, and I'm hearing what he's saying. But right behind him comes one of those. What was it? What kind of bird is it?
Great blue heron.
Giant, big blue heron comes flying in, and it's coming right at him. So as he's talking, I'm kind of losing attention to what he's saying because I'm watching this bird, just giant bird coming right for him, and it just goes right over top his head. He's looking at me like, "You're not paying attention." I'm like, "No shit."
And then I just happen to look to my left, and I'm like, "Oh."
I see why.
So this was a trip. Check this out. I was talking the other day. I was, strapping down some stuff and getting ready, and my Florida room is all glass, and I was like, "How can I fix this?" And I started talking to the one of the maintenance guys around here, and he was prepping someone's house, and I was seeing what he was doing because I had my shutters to put down and stuff. But I mentioned to him what I wanted to do, and he's like, "Oh, I got all this sheet metal at home, and just meet me tomorrow at this certain time at this certain place." And I was there. He wasn't.
Never showed.
He never showed. He forgot all about it. Um, oh well, I didn't get your number. Well, I said, dude, you told me where and when. That's all I needed.
Right?
So anyway, never showed. I traveled 15 miles one way to get milk and bread and cigarettes. So whatever. Stevie, I get home. Stevie's got to run out, go down the street to Dollar General. On the way to Dollar General, you got two stop signs. One of the stop signs, if you look to the left, is Habitat for Humanity. Well, she's at that stop sign and she happens to look left, and there's a gentleman.
There's an
oh,
older black man that's sitting out in this truck, and he's looking with his sheet metal almost tucked under him. And I saw it, and I said, I just pulled right in. I pulled in and got out quick, and I said, "Hey, hi, hello." I'm like, "Where'd you get that?" And I said, "Just asking because we need some for the house." And he was like, "Oh, well, I've had all this material in my yard, and I didn't want to leave it there." So he was there to drop it off at the Habitat for Humanity. Them being closed for the storm, in preparation for the storm. I mean, at this point, everybody's shutting down. He didn't want to just leave it. So when I saw him at the stop sign, he was looking for a place to stash it so that it would be safe from the storm. But with the thought of hoping that somebody be able to use it. That was why he brought it there to begin with. So he asked me quickly. He said, "You need some?" I'm like, "Oh, God, yeah." He said, "Well, you got a pickup, or you know somebody with a truck?" I said, "Nope, but we'll figure this out." I'm laying the seats back in my car. I mean, it's pouring down raining. This man helped me load 10 sheets of it's some
8 foot
type
by
of
3 foot corrugated steel, not the heavy duty. It's thinner.
thinner, like roofing almost
But
for
it's
a
thinner.
shed or
Whatever. Yeah, but
something.
but
But
8 foot by 3 foot, 10 sheets.
10 sheets.
I have a sheet I had me touched, but I got to cover every window in my Florida room with this, which is all glass. So, I mean, if you saw the video, you saw briefly when we were talking, and I kind of panned over and said I armored the place. Well, I did.
You know what's funny is he kind of reminded me of my dad. It was that kindness, that gentleness of, just total stranger that, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I pulled away and I was in tears. I was like, I can't believe he just gave us this,
Yeah.
And yeah, amazing.
Chance, what's up? Good to see you. Patrick Vaughn wants tacos.
Just saying. Yeah, and he worked his ass off, guys, to the rest of the day yesterday to get all the windows covered, the storm shutters down, and yeah, it made this place good and tight, sealed up, and made me feel a lot better.
Yeah. Okay. That's the thing, you have to scroll back to remove. Mike was saying how light steel is still stronger than glass.
Oh God, yeah.
Plastic.
Anything in a box of
Nostalgic Pod Blast says your audio sounds better than ever. Because I'm on my phone, dude. That's sad if my fucking phone sounds better than my laptop and my Yeti.
Yeah. Yeah, Benny was. It was very cool. Very cool.
Stevie's parents are good.
Yeah, they lost power for a couple hours, but they have a backup generator system, and they weren't really affected by it at all. It was late at night, and by morning they got it cut back.
All right, so now somebody's backstage. What's up, Jim?
What's up, Jim? That's cool. Hey, Jim.
Jim.
Hey, Jim.
It's a nasty echo.
Nasty
Turn off YouTube.
Turn off YouTube.
It's off.
I hope that's his end and not
his
us.
end and not us.
Well,
I don't know why it would be.
so no big deal. I was going to try it out.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't hear him at all either. All right, Jim, you're backstage. I don't know if what's going on, why we're getting that echo. At least we're hearing it here. You guys hearing an echo?
NAC, tell them I said hello and thank you.
Stu, we do. See, we just went camping. We just got back from camping, so we had all this overabundance of stuff we took with us. So we
Right.
brought it back because we didn't cook as much as we thought we were going to because other people cooked. So we didn't we came back with a lot of food, so we're good there. I've got 15 gallons of water, jugged, bottled, I should say. Gas, I've got about 15 gallons of gas because all the gas stations the other day were sold out. I guess they might have gas now. I don't know. Some
Yeah,
of them.
probably just refuel now.
So, we're good with gas on the generator and I'm not running it 24/7. So I could get that to last a week. What else?
Is Jim still back there?
I don't know. No. I was going to give it a minute and bring him back up, but he left. Let me double check. Yeah. Jim, I don't know if the echo was because of you or me.
Well, we wouldn't have known until he said something probably. But I didn't hear him say anything. So I'm not sure.
But I would believe that it would be on his end because
Try it again.
it stopped once he went away. So, Jim, you can come back on, dude. Just
I'm getting ready to post the
Oh, new web browser first test failed. He's like, nope. I'm using 2 devices to read chat. Here, let me use 3. It's my 3rd device. Help read chat.
I'm gonna post the link in chat again. Once I get back to it.
Yeah, Jim, try again. Just all you gotta do is make sure you turn off YouTube in the background. Stay on StreamYard.
All right, there's the link.
Thank you, Stevie.
You're welcome.
LIB is like, I didn't even see the link. That's only the 2nd time we posted it. She's used to posting it on the phone. To me, it's like a pain in the ass. You gotta
Oh, I'm not. It
Copy,
took me a minute,
paste,
all that
all
time
that
you were
crap.
talking. I was trying to figure out where to find it without dumping
I-
myself from the show.
Carol, how are you? I don't know what time is it. It's 9 almost. I don't know how long we're gonna go on tonight. Because quite frankly, we're
We're beat.
beat up, just tired. Broken
I said I
sleep.
feel sore, and he did most of the work. I mean, honestly, he was out there busting ass all day yesterday, and
It's
he-
tough when it's raining and it's windy and you're trying
it's
to put sheet
horrible.
metal up.
It's horrible.
Twice I was like, "Can you give me a hand?"
Yeah, I wish I could have helped more.
Oh, Mr. Lee 3PO was upset that the glasses survived.
Ah,
I know it was cool is even though that part of the roof peeled back is nothing leaked. I mean, we got probably over a foot of water easily in the whole storm. Easily over a foot of water.
thank you, chessboard.
LIB says backstage passes.
It's good to see
Okay,
you.
somebody's here. Let's see. It's Jim again. No, and
Yeah,
Ben.
I
Hold
mean-
on. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. What's up, Ben?
Hey, what's up, man?
How you doing?
Very good.
Good, man. Is this link working?
It
Yeah.
is.
All right, cool.
Yeah, there's
I'm
no
not gonna-
echo. It's because. Go ahead.
I'm not gonna stay on, man. I just wanted to see. I mean, I'm glad y'all good. You know.
Yeah, we are, man. It was. I know what you mean when you said that you were scared in that one storm, you wouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
Like, I was thinking about you the whole time. I was like, damn, Ben would hate this shit.
Yeah. That shit sucks, huh, dude?
It shook. It shook the house pretty good. I mean, the chandelier rattled the whole time.
Yeah, but you can walk down the hallway in the chandelier.
But I'm saying it
rattles.
was constant for a good 2-3 hours.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But it just
Hurricanes are not fun.
It folded in one spot, the roof, and that just rattled all night. It didn't
Yeah.
go past. It couldn't pull back anymore because there's a strap going across it. So that's just made all the noise all night. It's even making noise now. If a wind blows, you'll hear it, the rattle. But
Yeah.
but hearing that wind, at one point I went to the back door and I was standing at the door and I'm looking out, it was closed, and I could see the squalls coming straight at the house and the wind and the rain. And then the door started vibrating. And it literally, it made me put my hands on the glass to like shore it up. I was like, wait, I gotta get the fuck out of this room. But yeah, everything except that little bit of the roof held up. Say
Jim,
something, Jim.
Is the echo gone now?
Yes,
Yes.
sir, it is.
Where did Ben go?
Oh,
Yeah,
he just
I
bounced
thought
off.
it was on my end. I was trying some new software and then I had to type in the web address, so it took me a while.
No worries. No worries.
But I was
Yeah.
bound and determined to get back up here and say, thank goodness you guys are okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we're good. It's was an experience. Definite experience.
Indeed. I mean, just hearing all the commotion outside.
It's gonna be a while before things get back to normal around here. Just getting the power on is gonna take a while because they have to reset poles. There's more than one pole down here, and the tree fell on the wires over there, and
They can't do anything until they move all that tree.
yeah.
I'm sure. So we're looking at.
At least you don't have to worry about heating.
No, but
Air condition.
we got to worry about air conditioning in maybe a couple days. I don't know what the forecast is.
It's
It shouldn't be bad.
it's not terrible right now. Actually, this is a blessing because a lot of times right after a hurricane, it's so unbearably humid and just everything is damp. This has been a cool breeze. I had put a flannel on earlier. We had long sleeves on just standing outside. With the wind, we're still getting hit with a heavy wind. So if you were outside this morning, I had to come back in and put something on. It was quite not cold, but there's a chill. So still welcome coolness,
Kusith, welcome.
especially with no
I'm
power.
sure I just pronounced that wrong, but
So probably in 2 or 3 months, you'll just have great stories to tell when everything gets back to normal.
no, we'll tell the great stories
Stories
now.
now, yeah.
The exciting part's over.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm curious if there's any like I work for a boat company, boat what the fuck you call it?
Club.
Rental.
And they moved the boats. We were on vacation. We were in Alabama, or we had just got back Tuesday, or when did we get back? Monday night.
Monday.
4:00 in the morning.
Sunday night. Going into Monday.
Into Monday morning, yeah.
Yeah. We left.
And they moved the boats over to another lake back in a cove where we move them every storm. I don't know if they survived. I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
As bad as these waters were out here, and it's the same chain of lakes. I mean, I can't say for sure because I don't know where the boats are positioned in proximity to the winds last night. But if they were getting hit by those winds that we experienced, those boats are kind of fucked right now.
They were
But,
protected by the house. That was
True.
the way, but
yeah,
I don't know.
because there's that big open space next to the house.
So I don't know if I have,
Yeah.
work this weekend or anything.
I myself, they're going back to work for the parks in Seminole County tomorrow. I'm excused from that because it's just the stuff we got going on around here. But yeah, I'll probably be back to work Saturday morning, I'm sure.
Jay was almost the Wizard of Oz.
It's
Getting
hard
back to normal
Wow.
sounds great.
Yeah, but the neighborhood in a whole is going to take a long time to get back to normal.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I watched
It's,
your video shorts, and it was interesting about that huge tree. My goodness.
yeah,
Yeah, that's a giant tree, and as far as we could tell, three mobile homes were two
Was
of them definitely gone. The third one, significant damage to it. They're not sure. They won't even begin to be able to tell if it's salvageable until they get that tree off it. And it's just an incredibly large, huge tree.
yeah.
I mean, the root ball is damn near the size of my car. I mean,
It's probably
it's
bigger than your
you
car.
know.
Well,
I mean,
in chat, Mike's really concerned about your ankles, Stevie. He doesn't want them rusting out.
no, they're all good. A little dirty.
Yeah, again, we didn't get flooding, so
No, I was slugging
she
around
wasn't
in the
standing in water.
mud. They're standing water.
Break out the oil can.
You know, WD-40. Where is that can anyway? I know it's around here somewhere. The Tin Man. Well, why not? The other day we were throwing munchkins around bowling.
Grasshopper says, Mike, she drips with that seal.
Who said that?
Grasshopper. What's up, Grass?
So, okay. I've said my piece. I'm going to let you guys talk about the experiences and everything. Again, hello to everybody in chat, and I will be watching in chat.
All right, Jim. Well, it's always good to talk to you.
Very good.
You don't have to bounce.
I know, you don't have to go anywhere.
This means you're gonna have to type, you know.
I don't know.
That's okay. I've
All right,
proved
Jim.
that I've proved that anybody can get up here, so I've done my job.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Later,
we'll just
guys.
keep. Thanks,
See you,
Jim. Good to see
Thank
you.
you.
And yeah, and thanks for everything. We'll just keep flooding the chat with.
LID, thank you.
Who else is back there? Ben came back.
He's posting the link in
Let
chat.
me get Ben up here. Chance is back there. Chance up. Ben, there's an echo.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
You're back. Yeah.
Is everybody here? Yeah.
Hey, what's
Carol.
up, y'all?
Who did you say?
Carol.
Where? Oh, Midwest. I was gonna say because Chance popped up. I'm like, that's not Carol. I know my screen is small, but no,
What's up,
looks
Chance?
like Chance.
I'm so glad you guys are okay. I had a question. I'm not trying to make a rerun out of this if you already said it, but did you ride out
No
the
worries.
storm? Where did
Yes.
you go?
Yeah. We were here.
We
the
stayed
whole
here.
time. Yeah.
You battened down the hatches. I watched your short. I'm so glad you did that, so everybody knew you were okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the short. Yeah. No, we a lot of people stayed here.
A lot of our neighbors.
And I went with the whole, this thing has been standing for 50 years, over 50 years. So that's a lot of storms. What's one more? Okay.
You rolled
it took
the
a little
dice
bit
and
of
you won.
it took a little bit of a beating, but
Structurally, it sounds.
oh yeah, structurally this thing, you know, the windows rattled. That was it.
Yeah.
And that peeled back a little. But as far as
The main structure
Yeah,
of the house.
it didn't leak,
No.
nothing.
No flooding. No.
No,
Yeah, because I worried you're so close to the water. You always talk about that, and the storm surge wasn't as what the meteorologist predicted. So I'm like, thank God, you know.
yeah, but we
Yeah,
don't
really.
we don't get a storm surge inland. This is a lake. It's not like the ocean. We're
Right,
60
right.
miles inland,
Away from the surge.
but that wind was pushing that water. I mean, it
Hitting
was
the
hitting the
wall.
wall in front of
Right.
us,
Like you're at the ocean.
and it was
Hit the seawall.
this morning when I walked through. I was like, Can't talk over each other. If you look over at the neighbor's house where the wall is lower, you can see where it came over the like the waves came over and washed grass up or something. It was blowing, but yeah, we weren't worried about rain. It was the wind that we were worried about.
Right.
How close are you to Orlando? 20 miles, 10 miles?
35, 30,
35.
Oh, okay.
thereabouts.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, a couple of my daughters have done that way, and they didn't even lose power. I mean, they're on the north side of Orlando, but yeah, they didn't lose power. Some
That's
back
cool.
streets or roads were flooded, but
Cool.
it wasn't.
Y'all have
it's not
power? Y'all got a generator right now,
Yeah, it's not on right
It's not
now,
on
but
right now.
we're like battery packs right now because
We got
I'm saving gas. We got like the small version of a Jackery, a no-name version.
without unplugging it.
Um,
I was gonna try to show you, but
even I have a, what do you call it? The jack, the hot shot, the battery
jump box.
jump box.
Yeah.
We're running lights off of that.
yeah. Well, man, thanks for letting us know y'all okay. Thanks for doing
Oh,
a
yeah.
show for sure.
Well, I wanted to, I knew a lot of people were worried and concerned this morning, so that was one of the first things I did was put out, hey, we're still here.
Yeah.
And then I got carried away. Just started throwing at everything.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
10 people died from the tornadoes, though. Down
Yeah,
south.
those were towards the I think the tornadoes were more towards the East Coast,
Yeah.
on the east side.
Yeah.
Them too, yeah.
South, southeast.
Yeah.
On the East
Not in your
Coast?
neck of the woods, yeah. I get it.
No, that would have been a whole nother story. I mean,
So it was kind of
Once-
overblown a little bit, right? Where they're saying, if you don't leave, have a tag with your
that
name
No,
on it.
that's-
We can identify.
that was
No.
sincere.
That's for the coastal regions
Yeah.
from Tampa, all those coastal on
Where's
the Gulf
Tampa?
Coast.
Yeah, no,
That was
That
they
was
had
a-
to get the hell out of the way.
that was not overkill.
Don't stick
That was
around.
Not over exaggeration.
Because what happened is the way it hit is that Tampa Bay didn't fill up; it emptied out. It like just the way the storm hit it, and it's happened before. But people go down to, oh, what's this? Let's go check it out, and then the fucking tide comes back in, the water comes back. Judy Wheeler said Vero Beach. Sorry, I'm just reading.
Yeah,
What-
they said if you stay, you will die.
Yeah.
I mean, it was not an exaggeration. It was that severe.
A not survivable situation.
You
is-
gotta imagine they just went through. Some of those areas just went through Helene not 2 weeks ago. Not even
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Another storm may affect me too. This Nadine.
They were just starting recovery of that and all piling up debris and all
Yeah.
the trucks were out there working and cleaning and it's like you got to stop because here you got this other
I don't know
storm.
what the rest of the state looks like. Like I haven't seen the news as far as even on anything streamed. We've just been dealing with our own little world here, so I don't know what what Tampa looks
Yeah.
like. I don't know what anything else looks like.
Yeah, well, I mean, y'all made out pretty well.
Now there's
We
another
did.
storm. Nadine is going to be heading to Georgia, just like the same path as Helene. They're saying at this point. I'm worried about
Where
that
is
one.
this storm?
I just heard it's in the Gulf or something. Is coming up that same track.
Okay, that's why I'm
Up
not
to
taking
Georgia.
shit off my windows right now.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
I said, well, we've got another 30 days at least of probably 6 weeks left of hurricane season. So I'm just going to pay attention to the weather, and if I got to leave it up for a couple weeks, I don't care.
Yeah,
Don't care.
no. We just look like a wind stream now.
Oh, an airstream.
Airstream,
Yeah,
right? Well, a wind stream. Airstream.
do, 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 do.
Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
get off.
yeah. Mike says I've got WTF. Mike says I got a screenshot of the sheriff asking people to write their personal information on their arm in case if they planned on staying. So like your name and your social security number, so they could identify the body if you stayed in those coastal areas.
I believe it.
Wow. But only 10 died, so thank God the prayers were answered. But that, except for those
Indeed.
10, of course. But yeah. Could have been a lot worse.
Patrick says I want a DNR tat.
Do not resuscitate.
Oh damn! I thought that was Department of Natural Resources. Glad I didn't
Moog,
get one
what
of
do you
those.
think about this? I mean, you're not a conspiracy theorist, but you have an open mind. What do you think about people that say that these are man-manipulated storms?
I don't rule it out. Honestly, I've thought about it. I've watched weather patterns and said, how can China control the weather? You know, because if anybody was going to do it, it would be them and use it as a weapon.
No, if anybody would do it, it'd be our government.
Yeah.
No, I think but I think
Can't
they'd
rule that
perfect it.
out.
I think they would perfect it over there.
I don't know. You ever
You think
have we
Well,
talked
anyway,
about the
that's
heart
no.
system?
I've thought about that. Like, is this weather
No.
being controlled? Because the weather patterns have been so
Bizarre.
erratic over the
Yeah.
past couple of years, all year long. Not just hurricanes, but tornadoes and
Yeah, you
the
look
winter
back at
storms. And
just this spring, all the tornadoes that went across the U.S. I mean, all those storms that everybody got hit
Yeah.
with.
Fly by stew.
people are talking about the AARP. I
Heart.
guess when you hit 50,
yeah,
I know. I'm stupid joke.
High altitude aerial
No, it's not even
radar
that.
program.
Yeah, some
I'm
crazy
done.
weather.
I don't know, dude. I wouldn't put it past our government for real. I'd put it past. Well, I wouldn't put it past any government, but ours, shit.
And no power, you can't vote.
Grasshopper.
Can't vote with no
Exactly.
power.
Exactly.
And that's another thing. You know, there's
4 weeks. What is it? What they say?
what's the date?
4 or 5 weeks.
3 weeks left.
Away
2.5
from-
3.5,
weeks.
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They better get the power back up because
What does that do for the actual election when you have the majority of the state?
I
without
trust your
power?
governor, but the one in North Carolina, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think he has a plan, but we'll see.
Midwest. Garrow says we controlled the weather during the Gulf War. And
Yeah.
wasn't that one of the reasons for some of the weird weather they had in the Middle East was like they seeded some clouds or some shit
Right.
because they were getting some weird. They had some flooding there, and I don't know if they.
Snow in the desert, and then there was massive flooding. I don't remember when time frames. But
You never heard of
Chessboard
HAA?
says. What did Chessboard say?
Chessboard says he hopes Haywood made it home okay. He did.
Oh yeah,
did.
he's been in the woods all day today
Yeah.
looking for places to hunt.
Scoping out spots.
First it was looking for duck hunting spots and then deer hunting spots.
Yep. He's good. We've talked to him a few times.
WTF Mike says North Dakota has been seeding cloud seeding for years already to break up hailstones. Storms. Got squint.
Okay.
Blazer, 52 on the 27. So I'm guessing you're turning 52. Is that October or is that November? Operation Popeye. Patrick Vaughn says the real death toll is unknown. Search and rescue teams marked 100 unrecoverable bodies in a 6-mile stretch of river in North Carolina. Jeez.
Hey, Alex.
So there could be more bodies found in Florida, I guess is the point. Yeah, that's true. Unfortunately, hopefully not, but I'm sure there will be some later that are discovered.
Yeah, it's unfortunately sort of inevitable. Sorry, I'm so quiet. What's up, Alex? Good to see you, man. All right, I got people backstage. Sorry. Who did I leave back there? Mr. Haywood.
What's up?
What's up, buddy?
I can't tell it. How's everybody doing this evening?
Good, man. How about you?
Pretty good, pretty good.
I'm reading.
There's Noel in the chat.
MPW, what's up?
Yeah, Blazer, happy birthday. I know it's early, but
So when was it? October?
I'm guessing I didn't see. Yep. Oh wait. Shit.
Well, I'm so glad we're here this evening
October 14th.
Yeah, me too, Michael. Me
and
too.
not scattered across Eustis.
Bits and pieces might be.
Yeah.
Maybe. I doubt it though. Not too much. I think if anything fell off, we were able to
Right,
pick up a little pieces.
right. Hey,
No,
how did Juan and everybody else? They fare pretty good, or?
His Juan's across the street, his roof came off.
Oh, yeah?
A lot of it.
A good part of it. And Juan next door on the other side, his roof is
His
completely
roof is
off.
Yeah.
Juan's across the street,
Carport.
his carport was messed up.
The one right in
And he
across
ended up
from
taking
us.
himself right after he claims to have seen a tornado. The cops were driving through and he pulls out real fast. I'm like, so where'd you go, man? He goes, oh, I went to the emergency room. I had a panic attack.
You know,
You left your wife in the oh, okay.
Yeah, it was.
Well-
You gotta imagine though, on that side, on his side, it was closer to the tree coming down. I can imagine the sound of that. You know, just ripping out of the ground and
Yeah.
smashing into that house. Yeah, that had to have been pretty scary.
Well, I don't know where he was. The cops told him to get the hell out of there, and then he left. And
Yeah.
it was just weird.
From what I understand, when the tree came down, the fire department did show up, and there were probably 4 sheriff's vehicles outside in the neighborhood. I know they pulled up and they saw the pole down in front of the house, and I watched one of them back up and turn back around that corner, and they hovered for a while, but then they were gone. So, but yeah, it got a little scary for a minute. I'd imagine being on that close to the tree coming down. I couldn't imagine.
Well, you know
Yeah,
that
I'd
might
say
be.
it was. What's that?
Go ahead.
No, the tree was probably 40 feet from his front door,
Yeah.
where it stood, and it fell away from him. But
Hey, guys, I'm going to go watch the chat and listen to the show. I'm rolling out. Good to see
Ben, don't
y'all.
rush off.
Yeah, I got to go, man.
Man, come on. I'll leave if you'll stay.
Nah,
Come on,
my
man.
dogs are
The thing
fighting.
is, none of you have to leave.
no. We're not going to hold you hostage, Ben.
Next time we will.
Yeah, well, we got to get some dirt on him first. Ben, it was good to see you. Thanks for coming to hang out.
It is always good to see that.
So, what are you up to, Chance?
Nothing. I'm just thrilled that everybody's okay. I was really concerned.
Yeah,
It's a good day.
it is.
It is.
You know,
It is indeed.
I mean, a lot of people think that the media hyped up this storm too much, but no, they didn't.
No,
I don't
they
think
didn't.
so.
I think it was just hyping up and maybe
Caution,
needed more
yeah.
caution.
My only thing was the whole thing about the body. You know, put your name on the body tag in advance. I thought, but
Because
that's
they
that's
knew-
that's a
they knew
warning,
they
though.
wouldn't be able to get to anybody. That's the thing.
Right.
Once that storm came
On the
in,
coast,
on
not
the
here.
coast, not here,
Right.
yeah, not here, but out there.
Tampa.
They knew.
Yeah.
They knew
Right.
that they weren't going to be able to get out to help anybody because there's already so much damage from Helene. You know, this is just, I mean, devastation coming in. That's
Right.
what I expected. So yeah, they were right to say. You know, they told everyone to leave. They begged people to leave. Sheriffs went door to door, making sure nobody was there.
Cool.
But I
good.
liked how one of the sheriffs on one of the channels says, if you think you're gonna be careful, if you think you're gonna go and loot these and you know, like people that have lost everything, like walking through and just stealing from people that aren't there. He goes, remember, this is a Second Amendment state.
Right?
So they encourage
Stand
you to
your
shoot
ground.
people that friggin' are trying to steal from you.
Stand your ground.
Kind of freaked me out.
But it's true.
Yeah.
It's very true.
There's a lot of looters out there. Survival of the fittest.
Well, I didn't appreciate, you know, we're still out there assessing, and people are walking through with cameras that are not from there, and they're just strolling
Whoa.
around, stepping over the wires, you
Yeah.
know, like nonchalantly, like,
You
it's like,
could
what the
do
fuck
that
are you
for
doing
all.
here? This is disaster area,
Yeah.
you know?
What do you mean cameras? You mean like iPhone or media or what?
iPhones, not media, just you know, phones, just you know, gawking.
Like, get the hell out of here. You know, this is people's lives.
It's a small private community, and you know, I don't know. It was just I thought it was rude.
I wonder how many alligators got taken out by this thing.
Well, I said that.
You may
Taken
never
out,
know.
probably.
Probably none.
Probably none.
Yeah.
Cats. That's what I worried about.
Oh,
Cats?
Yeah.
ooh,
All the
ooh.
cats in the neighborhood.
We have tons of feral cats here. I mean,
They're
people
not-
feed them, but it's not like they're house cats.
They're outdoor cats. They're not feral. They're just outdoor
Well,
cats.
you
And
approach one and tell me it's not feral. He ain't-
we've had a couple that would come up and play, and you know, I had one.
you
I
couldn't
could-
touch them. You
the
couldn't
one
pet
I had-
them.
The one that had the kids I had in my lap a couple times. Jump up on me.
But anyway, there's a huge overpopulation of cats here.
I can see Judy's comment. She's talking about Tampa General Hospital had a hurricane guard to withstand 15 feet storm surge. Very innovative. I heard that's the only hospital in Tampa and it's below sea level. Is that true?
I don't know.
Everything in Tampa, I believe, is below sea level.
Judy, is that
So-
true? That's crazy. If it is, why would they build that like that in that area? If that's true, below sea
don't
level.
know.
Joe Parker,
look
good
into
to
that.
see you.
Hey, Joe.
Mr. Train bound for nowhere.
Yeah,
Why he would-
I know.
That's
Scammer.
true, she says. Judy. Wow.
Why does everything seem to?
Yep, and it's built on an island. Yeah, that's what I read.
It
That
is.
hospital. That's strange. But I guess that wall worked.
Isn't there like is it an airport in Japan that's built on like an island, a man-made island? That's
I'm
crazy.
not sure.
Yeah. I don't know, just some random shit that just ran through my head.
You got some funny people in the chat. Patrick.
Mr. Parker.
Send the cats through Ohio. Not to read the rest.
No, because this isn't keeping up with that. That's weird.
You might be on top chat instead of
Oh yeah, let me.
all messages.
Well, let's get back to talking about the nomad cats, the independent cats that don't recognize as feral.
Yeah, we're still sitting here with no power. We're running off of power boxes and
Yeah, I mean we have the
generator.
generator. We're just not using it right now. Basically using it just to keep the refrigerator cold, and you know, run a hot plate, run an air fryer when we need it, whatever. Just you know, I left my pop-ups up on the panhandle, so my propane stoves, both of them I left in there. So hot plate it is, or like I use the grill
Air
as well.
fryer.
Yeah. So
Hooked up the air fryer for a bit.
You're prepared. That's good.
yeah, we got water, we got gas, we got food. We're good to go.
Listening to all the noise outside.
Yeah. All of a sudden I'm like, what's that?
Yeah.
Because
The
my
wind-
generator's sitting in my carport. It's covered right now, but
Wind's still blowing.
I don't
out
trust
there,
anybody.
so all the roofs and pieces that are peeled back are getting caught in the wind, so you'll hear them plank around a little bit.
Yeah, Stevie, what was that like? Were there hard objects hitting the side of your house? Like bam, bam,
Not
all
so
night?
much.
Or
Not so much.
it was a
mostly
rattle
wood.
noise. It was tin just getting blown around and banging,
Yeah. Every once
because
in a while,
everything the wind and everything was coming off the lake. So there's no debris
coming off.
going that far,
Right.
thank God. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
But what we did hear is, the sheets that were getting ripped off, the metal banging through the houses. You could not hitting the houses, but just coming off and landing. And
Our neighbor's roof rolled up like a sardine can.
It did.
Literally, you know how you take the key and you put it in, you twist it,
You turn it.
and that's how they're made when you buy them, is they're in rolls. Well, it's back in a roll, and it came off the roof and stood almost straight up,
Yeah.
leaning up against a railing.
Sitting there.
This whole roof.
The carport across from us just peeled back. Everything just peeled back.
Hope that insurance is paid up.
Right?
Sounds like one of the old, pop tops. God, like Jimmy Buffett sang about. Whew. Stepped on a pop top.
Mr. Parker said Pat Rance got power back, but he's right up the road. What, Ocala?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we do because they got.
Yeah, but daggone, you'd think that seemed to me to be a little more remote than y'all are,
Well, Jay got power back about 8:45, I think he said.
That's good. That means
but
they're out there
here,
working on it.
there's too much infrastructure that has to be addressed
If you
before
look-
you can return power.
About
Right.
6,000 down, there is a piece of a roof that is just sandwiched over the.
Oh,
the
it's hanging
electrical
over the
line.
power lines.
It's bent over and it's just hanging there. A piece of steel, metal, scrap, whatever it is. But it's somebody's roof on the line.
Yeah, take a 12-foot piece of corrugated steel and fold it in half so
Just
it's 6
bend
foot
it
long on
over
each
the-
side and just drape it over the power lines. That's
That's-
what's hanging out
That's
there.
what's hanging.
Mr. Fritz, where are you at? I know he's got to be out there. There he is. Why don't you get on here and tell us about what you had, Jay? Tell us. I'd like to
Mr.
hear.
Lee, Mr. Lee, Maya didn't flinch.
No.
You know
not at
why?
all.
There was no thunder.
Mm-mm.
She might have got
She
a
got
little rattled with once
Oh.
that tin started really banging.
alert.
but
She was alert.
For the
and
most
looking.
part, she was great.
No, she wasn't scared. Hell, at one point she was wanting to go out. I'm listening to him tell her, "You don't want to go out there right now. You can't go out there right now." I'm sorry. Yeah, she did just fine.
No,
Kaiji,
Mr. Parker,
what's
I
up?
didn't have any trouble getting home.
No, man, I'm so glad that you got home safely.
Well, I hate now that I left, but man,
Shut up.
the television built it up, and I was like, well, damn,
You wouldn't have want to.
You-
I think
You wouldn't have wanted to go through that
no.
because you would have been sleeping out here, and that's where the roof was banging around, and that's where the winds were taking a direct hit.
Yeah.
Shit,
And
I'd have been sleeping with you. I'd have been sleeping
You
in the
would've been like,
same
"Move
room
over,
y'all
bro."
was in. Shit.
But yeah,
I
it
didn't
was
even want to sit on the couch. That's how nervous it was being
That's-
at this end of the house.
true story. Because last night I was like, okay, I'll just it was banging, 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 and I'm like, let me just set up the couch and I'll lay there. I was there 5 minutes. I was like, nope. I went inside.
It wasn't until 5
Or into the
5:30,
bedroom.
I think, when I finally came out to the couch, and I dozed off for a little bit. But yeah, I woke up because it was quiet. Let's put it that way. I woke up because it was quiet. I was thinking something was wrong for a second. And then that's when I got up and kind of peeked outside, and I was able to walk around and I checked on my car. Just did a full circle around the house and came right back in. The winds were still blowing hard. It was still raining a bit, but it was bearable. I stayed close to the house.
I mean,
Just kind of
what's
scaled around it.
This ain't no attention grab. This was by request. Keiju Ninja 1985 said I should put my wig on now that I'm growing out some facial hair, and I thought we'd all paint a little picture.
the paint happy trees?
Like Bob Foste's, whatever that guy's name is. I don't know. All right.
Bob
That's
Ross.
Bob Ross. That's it. He asked me to put on the wig, so I did. That's all. Part of my Halloween outfit.
Hey, what?
Bobby, how are you doing? Hope you're
Hey,
hope you're
Bobby.
well.
Good to see
Did
you.
I ever show you my Colt Seavers mask from China? It's supposed to be Lee Majors. It's actually terrifying. It looks like a serial killer, and they put
Yeah,
lipstick on him.
I-
Looks nothing like Lee Majors.
I
But
think
when
you
you
showed
put
us.
sunglasses and this mask and this wig, it looks pretty terrifying.
And a hoodie, and it's the Unabomber.
If I had your height, Mogs, it'd be even scarier. I'm pint size, but if I were big like you wearing this, I remember during COVID, this was my COVID mask, and I walked into the grocery store wearing that thing. Poor African American woman goes, "Oh Jesus!" She saw me. She really got scared. I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry, my mic.
And then he
Forgive
took
me.
it off and she passed out.
I know.
It looked a lot. It looked a lot like Gene Simmons
Yeah.
without the makeup.
Stick your tongue out. Stick your tongue out the hole. Patrick says, need a William Shatner mask.
Oh yeah, Michael Myers.
Bobby says she doesn't have power.
Yeah, we don't have any power either. We're on battery right now.
Right.
But we we got the
Generator.
generator. I keep wanting to say compressor.
I know.
I don't know why, because they both sound
Has
the same,
anybody
I guess.
has anybody heard from Sandra Piper?
Yeah, she
Yes.
was just in chat.
Great, great.
Yeah, we all checked up on each other.
The only person I haven't heard from is Dina P. She's a little further south down in that
Mm.
area. That was it. And I'm hoping that she got out.
Mr. Lee wants to know, Chance, how many props can one man have?
Too many. You don't want to know the answer to that.
Why not enough?
Not as many as Diddy. Whoa.
Had to go there,
Good
didn't you?
Smasher. Hey, good to see you.
I'll just wear the wig.
Hope you're doing well.
What's up, Meat Smacker? Sandra was in the chat. Yes, she was. And WTF Mike, thanks for the offer, for the help. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Very cool.
Blue Eyed Northern, what's up, Pat? Michael, did you wash your
Hey,
feet?
Pat.
Did you wash them feet?
I did Monday. No.
Little Barney Rubble feet.
Oh,
Michael, I do have to say that was very awesome hanging out with you. Very cool.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
you know, I felt the same way, and it's just really amazing. The whole thing was an experience for me because, I mean, not to mention the traveling, seeing places I've never seen, and meeting great people at the meet and greet and everything. It's just it was a real big time to me. I loved it. I loved it, and y'all's hospitality. Hey, I'm gonna tell you this: you won't go without eating if you go with Muggs and Stevie. What I got there, hey, you're gonna eat good.
Well, the
'cause
one night Bama's sitting there, we're talking, and I'm prepping, and he just came to hang out and split. But he's like, I had the grill going, and he's like, I think it was like 10:30 at
It was
night.
late, yeah.
He's like, wait a minute, you got a rack of ribs on your grill right now?
He
I'm like,
sure
yep.
did. And man, let me tell you, they were fucking
yeah, they were something else.
Didn't have a any barbecue sauce. So I went the the Carolina route with the mustard and had almost everything I needed for that. And it came out really
Oh, it
good.
came out perfect.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But now, hey, I'm gonna tell you something else too. That daggone Greg House with that barbecue and his Aunt Verby's corn salad.
I didn't get the corn salad, did I? No.
Oh man,
Yeah.
hey,
Damn it.
I loved it. And the
Did I?
chicken stew. But hey, that pasta,
Dude,
pasta sauce you made with the green peppers and the sausage, man, stop. That was good too.
I still
And the
got some in the
breakfast,
freezer.
the breakfast scramble. Man, that was something else. Everything.
Everything, right? I've said as long as I've known, as long as he's cooked for me, I have yet to have anything I didn't like. That wasn't good. It's all of it, every time.
Last night while we had power, I made breakfast for dinner, but I went to town. Fried potatoes, fresh potatoes, fried them up. Pork chop, fried pork chop. Bacon, omelet with peppers, onions, mushrooms, cheese. What else? English muffin.
English muffin.
Yeah, I went to town. I figured, fuck it, we're gonna eat good tonight because
Cook it
we don't
up.
know what the morning is
Yeah,
bringing.
Exactly.
You did it right.
And
Damn
then
right.
tonight, he threw some burgers on the grill and hooked up some sweet potato fries in the air fryer. And, yeah,
Mr. Lee,
Bacon
it's still. I'll get back on track. I will. But we had there's too much shit going on. I couldn't do keto at the campground. I would have starved.
Right. And then coming back to the storm, it's now just trying to.
I've been doing this. I've been for 4
Preserve.
months, Mr. Lee. I've been dedicated to that, and
He's not going crazy. He's
Nope.
just making do.
that's it.
Long Island Bigfoot had some funny toe puns in the chat. My favorite one. Did you see those remarks he made? They're funny. He said, "I done told you." That was my
Told
favorite
you.
one.
That hey.
Not I done told you. I done told you.
LABC is going to pitch a tent behind the Mason Jar. The Mason Jar is a restaurant that we go to
Woo.
whenever somebody's in town. We meet Jay at the Mason Jar.
Yeah.
So
You don't drink
LABC
no
gonna
more,
hit
but I miss moonshine out of a jar. I love moonshine, but that's another story.
it. Last time I had moonshine out of a Mason Jar was in 2008.
High school. Once,
And
The only reason I
One
know
and
that
done.
because I was in Tennessee.
One and done.
You put a piece of fruit in
One of
that
my
jar.
national-
If you put a
No.
strawberry in that jar and eat that strawberry, you'll be laid up in the bed for at least a day. The
Yeah,
alcohol
I
absorbs
didn't,
in that fruit.
I didn't bother with the strawberry.
Woo.
Strawberry just got in the way.
Dawsonville, Georgia has some of the best shine, but I'll change the subject.
No, I did a roof on a mobile home down in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and the woman's brother came over and handed me this mason jar and said, "Good luck."
What proof was it? You could
I
probably
have
light
no
your breath on it,
idea.
have a lighter and breathe on it, and like Godzilla breath. Man,
You know what? WTF, Mike? I'm not sure.
It was a happy birthday.
Was
balloon.
it? It was a happy birthday balloon. It was a weird place for a balloon.
Yeah, because when I saw it again, it was on the other side.
Pyro, what's up? Please don't. Fly by C says, please don't eat like somebody gonna take it off you. Chill.
You know, the only thing I sit there and forgot about taking pictures of that house place with that, I think, chimney at the end of it, the stone chimney.
Oh, up in Hollins.
Yeah, I forgot all about that.
That you had a camera.
Well, yeah, I did do that too temporarily.
Sorry, Maya. I just stepped on her toe. Joe Parker says, Haywood, what about those camo shorts?
Homemade.
Hey, don't hate my style, Mr. Parker. Don't hate my style. I'll sell you a pair of them cheap.
I've never seen anybody make cutoff shorts while they were still wearing them.
While they were wearing them.
I was impressed. I was
I said it might
definitely
be a little easier if you were to cut them first, then put them on.
Right? Well, that's too much trouble. There's an action fit shorts. They are $10 more expensive than any other kind.
Kate Smasher says, last time I had moonshine in a mason jar, 3 women got pregnant and 2 bars got tore up, and the state of Tennessee was put on high alert. National Guard was deployed. I was watching it on the
On the
news. Chance, you look like a hippie version of Richard Simmons.
Well, I need those little short shorts, right? God rest his soul. Red and white striped. I prefer to
Yes,
think
they
I look
were.
like Jeff Lynne of ELO, but
Michael
that's
Pat
just me.
wants to know, Michael, is that you laughing?
No, that's my pet wolf. Dumpster wolf.
Dumpster Wolf.
Yep.
I bet they were glad to see you. I know you were glad to see them.
Well, hey, yeah. I mean, just so many great people. I mean, another 4 days would have been great, but I mean,
No, I was
that
talking
probably
about
wouldn't.
getting back to your dogs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he. Yeah. I think you got
I
that.
don't know.
I never should have brought up that hooch, but real quick, the first time I ever had shine was in college. My roommate is in West Virginia, Marshall University. We are Marshall. That's the school where the whole team, the football team, Thunder and Herd, went down in that terrible plane crash. Made a movie about it, starring
Yes.
Matthew McConaughey. But my roommate in the dorm, first year I was in a dorm, he goes, "You got to try this," and visited his parents in West Virginia, and God, it was unbelievable. Enough said.
Yeah, that was a
I know
great
a lot of
movie,
people in
though.
recovery, so I don't want to, harp on about it. But
Yeah, that shit'll take the chrome off a trailer hitch.
and your stomach,
Ooh.
yeah, it will.
I knew a
Yeah,
girl too that could do that. Oh, never mind. Your dogs would drown in a dog bowl. What is? I'm changing the subject as quickly as possible.
You tried.
Yeah, we had a dude one night try to
WTF,
play.
Mike. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just
What is
talking.
this shine you'll speak of? Never heard of it.
No, we had a guy one night
Says the
at a
farmer.
party tried to play bad with the moonshine, like he could do that, and he passed out, and they took and rubbed his face with Crisco, the hard form,
Lard.
like yeah,
lard.
like that,
Yeah.
rubbed his face and stuck beer bottle caps to his face.
Oh, that's mean.
Well, at least they didn't use
Yeah,
permanent marker.
well,
Right?
Oh, apparently
Is
they
that
did.
true? Hey, did they put his hand in a bowl of water to see if he'd pee? Is that even true? They say if someone's asleep, you put their hand in a bowl of water and they'll start
It's
peeing
true.
automatically.
It's
warm
true.
water or whatever.
Get up, go do dishes. Tell me if in 5 minutes you don't have to go take a piss.
But that Crisco or whatever will never come off your face.
Watch out now! What the hell you reckon it does with chicken then?
Yeah, that sounded. And nor will food coloring. One time I dressed up the Incredible Hulk for Wolverine. I used food coloring, and it took like 3 days of showers to get that coloring off my skin.
Wow.
I was the Incredible Wimp. Yep.
Oh,
You're looking a little green there, Chance. You feeling all right?
not permanent seasickness.
But I won
Right.
the high school Halloween contest. I thought it would be a cash prize. It was just a bucket full of candy. 10th grade. Oh.
Blue Eyed Northern Pat, have a great night. Thanks for stopping in.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That was
Yes, it
Haywood,
was.
Mr. Haywood, I gotta get their address from you.
yes.
I
You're
gotta
gonna send back.
send back some things to them that they let me borrow.
Right.
I didn't have the stuff I needed to level my pop up
on the side of the hill.
yeah. And Mr. Parker lent me those chalks. so the wheels
Legos,
wouldn't-
camping Legos.
Legos, yeah, that's what they look
that's
like.
what they look like. They really are
Yes.
Legos.
And thank you, Mr. Parker.
Yeah, that saved the day. Pat's like, no, Joe said no. Dude. No, I'll get him back to you.
Right.
Gate
Copy that
smash.
audio. Copy that, man.
Thanks, audio. Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see us.
Mr. Haywood, you got such a friendly accent.
Well, thank you. That means there's another victim waiting to be had. No.
Oh, dude. Not when I'm drinking. I almost choked on that one. Fuck.
I got to do something fun today. I don't want to take away from the survival story. I'll be brief. I played a police
Oh, it's
officer.
all good.
I played a police officer on a show. It was just like a featured background role, and I can't talk too much about it. It's a major TV show on ABC. And that was the first because I've played a fireman, I've played an ambulance driver, and when I played the ambulance driver, I lied to get that part. It was for a movie called Endless Love, a reboot with one of them guys from Magic Mike. And anyway, I said, "Yeah, I'm a paramedic in Noonan, Georgia." Oh, okay. And so they said, "Well, you're going to drive up, hit this mark." And I couldn't figure out how to start the ambulance. So they knew right away I was a phony because there's a button. And I'm like, "Where's the key? What you talking about?" And I was, oh, this is an older ambulance. Yeah, it is, but the button's right there. And so I still did it. They didn't kick me off the set, but that wasn't cool. I fibbed, trying to get upgraded and all that. And but I played a police officer today, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, the costumes are so cool. I'm gonna show you a picture. I don't think people will see this.
Yeah, not many people can say that they've been in several movies playing different parts. And
then,
like the Lawless
just
thing
happened to do
blows
one
me
today.
away.
Oh wow, you remember that? Wow, good for you. Oh wow, that's nice, man. That's impressive. You remembered that.
Well, not everybody gets a chance to do stuff like that,
Right.
Patrick Vaughn said, "I swear, WTF Mike played a
hooker on NCIS.
a hooker on NCIS."
Oh, that's good.
I'll just hold this up. But I mean, people have lost their homes. I mean, I'm sorry to divert, but we need some levity, I guess.
Yes.
I'm not going to show. There's my outfit from today. So it's
Right on.
and I got
Hold
two
on.
weapons.
Keep it there. Let me
Hold
put
it up
let me
and all
let me
stuff.
put you
I
on
got-
the solo layout. There we go.
I have a taser. Of course, it's a prop taser and a real weapon. And I'm not going to say what the project is or the role or anything, but if you could zoom, you'd see my name on my badge. I mean, on my badge. But and then there's my mean cop expression.
Oh, is this bad cop, good cop shit?
Yeah. Anyway, that was today. So that was fun. But
Guy
you'll
just
like
says,
this.
"Chance, you needed the wig and sunglasses."
You'll like this. The casting, they gave me the wrong address. It was supposed to be in a town called Norcross. They sent me to downtown Atlanta, 9:30 in the morning, and I'm always 2 hours early. Atlanta traffic's the worst. There's potholes everywhere, one-way streets everywhere. And I'm like, they said, okay, look for the parking deck on Ted Turner Boulevard. And I circled 5 times. I'm like, where the hell is it? And it got to be 9:30. I called like, oh, we sent you the wrong address. That was for another shoot. That's the end of my story. So I made it there 30 minutes late. They said, we're going to tell production it was us, not you. You're good. Only thing is, I miss breakfast. And you talk about omelets. This
Oh, yeah.
catering is the best. And so I was like, my stomach's growling. You know, I intentionally skipped breakfast because I knew they'd be serving breakfast on the set.
Looking
No big deal.
forward to it.
Craft service
You know,
is pretty.
there's people
usually do a
flooded
good
out.
job.
Who cares
they're
about my
amazing.
breakfast? I'm sorry, folks.
So Patrick Vaughn said that WTF Mike was a prostitute at NCIS. He says, "Hey, $20 is $20
So
bucks."
of course they did. $20 is $20.
That's what Geddy Lee said on that album. Bob and Doug McKenzie. Hey, $5 is $5. Implying he got paid $5 to do that stupid record. Remember?
Right. Great White North was that?
Great White North, Geddy Lee, Rush, yeah.
Yeah.
And Neil Peart was my favorite drummer. My heart was broken when he passed away.
He's a legend.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's I was more of a I appreciated his drum. I was more John Bonham, fan.
Well, he was.
Was more into Zeppelin than Floyd at the time. I mean Rush, excuse me. I don't know why I said Floyd.
Yeah, but it's drummers like that. What was his name? Keith Moon from The Who.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I saw their final tour back in 1989. It was amazing. With Townsend and all at Lakewood Amphitheater, Atlanta, Georgia. And another one after that. But don't you hate that when it's the final tour? It hardly ever is when they say that. Bunch of hype.
Jamie Cotterill, what's up? Jamie says, I used to live 15 miles away from Neil Peart in St. Catharines, Ontario. That's cool.
WTF Mike says, I've been on a couple episodes of Cops.
On Patrol Live is my favorite show. You guys watch On Patrol Live? Do you have Peacock, Mogs? Peacock app? No?
I mean, we probably do, but
Yeah,
don't
we
watch
don't
it.
watch it.
Okay. Well, then I won't.
I don't have
I don't
Peacock,
control
but I
it.
got a one-eyed guinea.
What did you say? Don't, never mind. Audio says Gene Hackman grew up with my grandpa, actually at Thanksgiving with him when he came to Danville to visit. Right on.
Hell, Gene Hackman won't no damn drummer. Even I know that.
Are you sure? Are you sure? What's his
Wait.
name? Will Ferrell plays a mean drum. True story.
And Johnson.
True
Oh,
story.
I thought you might have been talking about that part in Step Brothers, where him and John C. Riley. I think that's his name. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
WTF Mike says, Peacock app don't sound family friendly, that's for sure.
Mr. Lee says Keith Moon dressed as a nun once. He was also convincing.
Yeah.
What? Wipe these down again. Can't see shit.
Yeah, I think his nickname was Moon the Loon. So I would say he must have been pretty far out there at times.
Right.
Harold Denton, good to see you.
What's up, Harold? What borough of New York City was Kiss banned from? Either Queens or I almost want to say Kings County, which were Manhattan.
What banned from? I thought you
No,
meant
what borough?
BANNED. I was fixing to say, what in the hell do you have to do to get banned from a borough in New York?
No, what borough was the band Kiss from? I don't know. They might have been spread apart, but I'm thinking Queens. Why does Manhattan stick in my head for some reason? Like they're from Kings County. I don't know. Good question. Why don't somebody Google it? Let me know.
Do, 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 do,
There's probably a copyright on that one too.
Yeah, that song earned Merv Griffin over $1 million. He came up with that tune
Really?
on a little child's piano. Yep. And
Huh.
royalties over $1 million.
That's crazy. I was dressed as a Catholic priest for Halloween a few years ago, but it seemed a bit insensitive, says Patrick. Little insensitive.
Don't get me
Halloween, though.
started. Don't get me started.
Yeah, but you dress up for a living.
Yeah.
Hey, you sit there and you talk about Gene Hackman, though. That brings, man, that dude has been in a bunch of great movies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Retired now. There was a picture of him about 6 months ago. Just the paparazzi captured, and he looked kind of frail, but he's still hanging in, man, in his 90s. But you're right, man. He's a top actor, man.
Lot of good movies.
Like No Way Out. I mean, I can think of so many.
Right. With
Hunt for Red
Costner.
What? No, it was yeah, that's it. The Conversation's a real old one. Francis Ford Coppola with Harrison Ford, one of his first movies, and Cindy Williams right before Laverne and Shirley is a serious role. He's a paranoid guy, he's spying on people. It's like during the Watergate stuff. The Conversation. I studied
Now,
that in school.
Cindy Williams was in that.
Yeah. It was after the year after American Graffiti.
Right. Okay. Because that's what I was fixing to say also.
Early 70s, huh?
1974. The Conversation. Gene Hackman. He's a paranoid type.
Huh.
I think that was around the same time as just before my time at Dog Day Afternoon, but that's not Hackman, but that's a strange movie with Al Pacino, Robin Banks.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Woo.
But the guy, and I
Was
cannot
that the
tell
whole
you his
Son
name.
of Sam thing?
No, that was a
Taxi Driver. My bad. That's what that was.
Oh, French Connection, great one, Mr. Lee, of Hackman's greats. Absolutely.
Bat 21. Didn't he do that movie? It was a war movie.
Oh yeah,
Gene Hackman.
Quick and the Dead. People trash that. I like that was from the 90s. I like that Western, Quick and the Dead. I think he was in that one.
Oh, there was a lot of people in that.
and yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio was in that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of
Yeah,
people.
what was and I'm trying to say, here we go.
See, this chat over here froze up. Why? Let's go back to top chat, skip back, go back to live chat and see what
Pop
happens.
Craig.
All
good to
right,
see you.
caught up. What's up, Pop Craig?
Hey, Papa.
What's up?
He says, "Hello, world. Glad you're still there."
Oh,
Patrick
what
says,
about?
Robin Williams played an amazing villain.
Well, he's
What
versatile.
movie?
Yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, hello. Okay, girl's sending a bunch of photos. You're blowing up my phone there, girl.
Found his phone.
Bonnie and Clyde was another good one with early Hackman movie. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking about Gene
No.
Hackman.
No,
No.
but that's what we want to do because, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, there's a
And-
bunch of them. But through a long range of time, like people change all
Roger
through their
Blair, what's
lives
up?
and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, to keep that level of greatness and increase through the years like he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sharon Stone was in that, according
Yeah.
to Roger Blair. Yeah, I remember. She played a good role too.
What was, help me out here, Chance. Miles Henriksen, is that what was, what? It's not Miles, daggone. Lance Henriksen.
Lance.
Yeah,
Henriksen.
yeah.
That's a
Yeah,
good
he was
catch.
in it too.
Yeah.
Good day, Mark.
Faye Dunaway was so pretty in that though, in Bonnie and Clyde. Warren Beatty was in it. Anyway, we're taking a stroll down memory lane. There was a
I'm
show
glad
called The
we're here to be able to
Invaders.
do that.
Right.
Oh, I can show you the actual VHS of it. With Gene Hackman. Right there. It says Gene. You don't have to make me big or nothing. You can see it well enough. It just says his name.
Nah, you did
Gene,
nice
Gene
stuff.
Hackman played an evil alien in this 1967 episode of season 2 of The Invaders, and that's the 1988 VHS. It's been put on DVD since then, but he was a wicked character in that old show about these aliens taking over the earth.
Hey, Willem Dafoe and Hackman in, is it Mississippi Burning?
Oh God,
Uh,
yeah,
Man, epic.
epic, man. That was a dark movie.
Yeah.
Can't
No, I
repeat
was
some of the lines
surprised
of
to see
dialogue.
Netflix-
That is
Netflix
correct.
shows, The Birds, Alfred Hitchcock. Netflix just put up on there. I was surprised to see that.
Hmm.
It came up in my just added feed today, I think. Haven't seen that movie since I was a little girl. And that movie scared the shit out of me. The Birds.
Yeah, show that blood, Tippi Hedren. Yeah, I mean, that's a good one for Halloween.
Don't scare me more.
Cujo too. Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry, guys. Let's get Jay up there
And Mike.
one at a time. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. Got to get used to doing shit from my
Hey.
phone.
There he is.
Jay's
Meditate.
sleeping. Yeah, let's. He must be back there a while.
Yeah, he was. He was back there longer than me. Because I was writing
I
in
didn't see
the
it.
Look,
I was writing in the backstage chat. I was like, "Put me in, coach."
That's what I just.
Hey.
I just read in chat. I didn't see the backstage note. Let's see.
Look at that son of a gun.
I just took me a little nap.
Ooh.
Thank me later. So you doing all right, Jay?
Yeah. What I was gonna-
How did
I
your
thought-
neighborhood?
I kind of felt like I was Dorothy there for a little bit. I thought we was going to take off for a couple of times.
You didn't put on your ruby slippers, did you?
Well, I tell you what, it shook his house a couple of times, and she had already went to bed, and I said, I almost got her and said, "Hey, baby, we're getting out of here," but it finally
I'm glad.
calmed down. Yeah, it
But
really-
you know,
You guys
it's
did all
nerve
right.
wracking. I tell you what, people don't realize that's the third or fourth one I've been through. Hell, she's been here all her life. She just goes to bed, don't even worry about them, you know.
yeah, but doggone, that's the thing. Like during the night while you're asleep, go to sleep with your boots on or whatever, I reckon. Because, hey, what if you got to jump up in the middle of the night?
Yeah,
You go lay down and you're dressed, ready to go.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the way I did it.
And with me, it's hard because if I lay down, I'm picking my legs off. So I didn't even really.
it's nerve wracking
I
sitting.
put my legs off, but not the liners. So if I had to jump up, all I had to do was just jump in.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. When you're sitting there,
Mhm.
something happens, it's not going to be like it takes 30 minutes for something to happen,
Tough.
No, it happens right then,
Oh, you're tough.
right in the moment.
Then she takes it off and just goes to bed.
Yeah, y'all both look good
Yeah,
in
I
your
know.
short in the natural light outside. That you both look good in that short video you did, letting everybody know you're okay.
Oh. Good wind blown and
Yeah.
rags
As
out.
soon as I walked out that door, the wind hit.
Yeah, smacked in
It was
the
just
face.
different lighting and everything, and it was cool
Yeah.
that you let folks
Yeah.
know everything was all as well.
It's so cool over tonight. We still got the windows open
Yeah.
because it was really nice today, and
Thank
we're gonna
God.
sleep.
No,
we're gonna
I
sleep.
opened a few windows myself.
Yeah, it's really nice. Supposed to get down like 66, 68 tonight, I think.
Good,
Yeah.
because I can't use the air conditioner.
No.
Yeah.
Till I open the windows. I mean, I could, but I'd have to run the generator all night, and it's not worth it.
Ooh, I tell you what, on that train coming back, I'm here to tell you they ran the air conditioning, and Bud, you could have hung meat in that son of a gun. It was so cool.
What did they do? Put you in the refrigerator car?
I felt like it. Felt like it. I looked over there and there's 5 pounds of hamburger sitting next to me.
You didn't go hungry.
No.
Oh, but no, you don't carry a lighter, so yeah, I guess you did. 'Cause
That's
can't
right,
without a
Pyro.
lighter.
Pyro, you're right.
You should have had me behind that throttle, son.
That's what I said. That's what I said. Hey, I talked to the conductor now because, hey, they got little suits and everything. He told me, he said, if you're thinking about getting back in the railroad, he said, you need to come over here. He said, they pay you like you can to them.
Oh, that's good or bad.
Yeah, well, I got thinking about that too after I said it.
Yeah, it's like, well, they never pay me back, so.
But he worked for 13 years for CSX, Mr. Fritz, and but he said Wham-Track pays way better.
That's a lot more miles. You can put on you get a lot more miles in. So you have to work so much more on them. I like my time off.
Right.
Yeah. You know. I went to Chance Haywood there came down. We went to the Mason Jar to eat. We always get together, go to the same place when everybody comes down. And I ordered ham steak. And
Goodness.
You ought to seen the eyes on them folks when they brought that ham steak filled up a cake platter. That's how big it was.
Yeah, that ham steak was big as the rim on a 1985 Ford Escort.
I was gonna say it was bigger than Jay's head. Imagine that.
It needed to be a 1/4 inch thicker. It was good though.
Yeah, it was.
That and country fried steak are my favorites. Golly.
That's what I had.
Hey.
Stevie had the country fried steak.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I had that roast beef and gravy and then mashed potatoes. Woo woo. Collards. The cornbread was good too. The tea was good. Hey, but it was a great experience meeting Mr. Fritz and just having that good meal there and getting to shoot the breeze and everything. That was I like that place.
Yeah.
Mr. Lee wants to know, what does a skunk ape do in a hurricane? It gets wet.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Well, you can ask the same about deer and
Yeah, I mean,
bears.
they're
Just think about what you would do.
Hunker down.
Just think about what you do.
I got a theory about that, but it's I think they would go to the bamboo.
No, but there's not bamboo everywhere. That's the thing.
Not everywhere. No, of course not. But I guess same concept as an alligator. You got to just hunker down.
Yeah, but hey, well that bamboo grows so dense, I can imagine that would be a good weather cover.
I take cover in it. I mean, in certain situations.
Well, you know,
nothing, they portal out.
I can tell you this much right now. If you're ever in a light rain and there is a holly bush growing wild,
yep,
you can get under that son of a gun. And
holly bush is a very good one.
Yeah,
it's good. Yeah, it's snow and rain. You're right.
Once you get past the stickers, you're okay.
I think what's another good one out there? Rhododendrons. I think they're pretty thick and provide a lot of cover.
I don't know, but coming back from Gainesville, Michael, you want to talk about deer? Every corner where that windy section of coming through the forest, I had to creep through there. I mean, I had 2 little baby deer in the road. I had to look and make sure nothing was coming around the corner to go around them because it wouldn't move. I mean, I've never seen so many deer in the street. on the road itself. I've driven through the forest. We drove through with Mike LIB. Seen them all on the banks. These were in the road. They were going across. All of them.
I just feel like that was them doing their feet up before the storm, you know,
Yeah.
because they'll sit there and feed up like that through a long rainstorm or whatever, and they'll stay bedded for a good amount of time. But now I think after a while, if it rains so much, they just get on up and move. But yeah,
See, we got 15 inches in less than 24 hours. That's how much rain we got.
Yeah. I knew it was well over a foot.
Yeah, we got 15 inches in less than 24 hours.
And
you go out,
the
and
lakes
you
are
go out there today, and walk around, and it's like it didn't rain at all, except for blown limbs and stuff like that. But just
and see, that's so crazy. Where does it go? I mean, because I know that Sandland drains, but you know what I mean?
yeah,
the lakes are up, but not like
They've
critically or
actually, I
anything.
think they've gone down a little bit because this morning the water was, you could still see the grass peeking out of the water, and now it just seems like it's. back
it
to
did.
where was the
It
other
did
day.
one good thing though. All them trees has been blocking all my banks where I couldn't get to them. They're all blowed down. Whoever one of them down, I'm going fishing tomorrow.
I sent Michael a video that he never commented on. We try to catch hurricane fish. So last night I sent him a video of me fishing, and no comment
I
though.
was standing at the back door,
Filming it,
rain
holding the door, trying not to blow away, and I'm out there with a raincoat, goggles, like I'm off-road ski goggles, whatever you want to call them.
Oh,
Put up, and I'm fishing.
You can't help them getting out in it. I don't care who it is. You want to get out in it. Yeah,
Yeah, that was fun.
yeah. Until it
I said,
starts
it really
pelting.
made it.
After a while, though, it starts pelting on you so hard, you gotta.
Yeah, no. We just went out, filmed that, and was like, okay, that's enough.
But he did catch fish today. Caught a nice, good sized bass.
Finally.
Finally, out of the clothing.
I got to go check it out. Then
Papa Craig says
pardon
we
me
got
for
15
overlooking
inches
that.
this year so far.
Yeah, imagine 24 hours.
Well, you know what got me was they were showing on the TV where all the stuff that everybody had moved from their house in the places that were hit by Helene, and you still kind of wonder, did those places get hit that hard again, or you know what I mean?
What you
Well,
got to remember, though, they can't tell you exactly where a thing's going to hit, and
Right.
it can miss by 5 miles, and you're going to have so much of a difference in your way your water flow comes in, and also it's when the tide is in and stuff. The tide means a lot,
And this
Well, I tell
storm,
you,
this storm wobbled a lot. It had a wobble
Yeah,
to
it
it, so
did.
it kept
Going up and
changing
down.
directions every so often. So, what were we gonna say, Michael?
it's just unreal how they pumped it up on the television. You know what I mean?
Well,
And-
Michael, if they don't tell those people to,
Right. Hey,
yourself in their
You don't tell them to get out of the way; they won't.
yeah.
well, I'll tell you what,
yeah.
they got an effective plan going because it got me wondering. I was like,
Tell you, ever since Hurricane Sandy, they don't, they put out these warnings now, rather than not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If
It was
you don't
like
put a
they-
warning- if you was in there for that position and you didn't put a warning out, and you get a 10 or 12-foot surge in and kills a
Well,
bunch
that guy in Jersey got screwed for it.
Yeah, he's right.
Christie or some shit. I don't know much. Governor Christie, maybe his name was. Anyway, he didn't evacuate his people or whatever, and he got in a lot of shit.
Former New Jersey governor.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Like that Ray Nagin, mayor of New Orleans, back when Katrina hit. Yep. Screwed
well,
it
yeah,
up.
I was thinking I was thinking about it today because we had a lot of wind today, and I was saying, I mean, it wasn't like tearing up anything, but it was pretty high winds for normal around here. I mean, I'm thinking, man, imagine what y'all were getting.
Yeah, that wind's making its way up for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that is the funny thing, Mike. That weather travels up there. A lot of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean,
by the time it gets to like me, like where I'm at, it usually like veers off one way or another. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like, we usually get lucky, but it depends.
Well, I'll tell you
Well, how
what,
far from the coast are you from saltwater?
Well, I'm like dead in the middle of the island, like as far as north to south and east to west kind of goes. So like, well, maybe further east, but anyway, yeah, I probably like 5 miles, 10 miles, and I don't know, each north and south. I mean,
Right.
yeah, north and south.
This is interesting. Chance, it goes back to what you brought up earlier. Where is it? Gate Smasher brought it up.
About the man manipulation of the storms. Yeah,
Yeah.
proven.
Frequency control the storms. He who controls the weather controls the war. We're just test subjects. Interesting.
Well,
Blinky, how are you?
Gate Smashers in Florida too, right?
Correct.
Mhm.
Yes.
Well, I guess Gate fared pretty well during the storm,
I'm
Mr.
assuming.
Smasher.
well, I can tell you, it gets when that wind it gets up there around 100 mile an hour, it then starts crashing into the side of your house. It gets pretty friggin' nerve wracking. I tell you.
Y'all got to get a hurricane jacket or something where you can put a band on each sleeve for the number of hurricanes you go through.
Shit,
That's a good idea.
I've lost count.
A stripe.
Yeah, like
I
rank.
came down here for Ian, and whatever it's been since. I think.
I've been here for everyone since 2001.
19, 20 years.
Yeah.
Not
It's a
20
lot of
years
wind.
total.
Is that your better half, Jay? Tell her out for us.
She beats everybody. She's got all of them beats. She's been through so many, she can't even remember them all.
I missed her the other day.
Been here 20 years.
Yeah, Janet, we hate that. I hate I didn't get to meet you.
I hate I didn't get to meet you, but I was taking care of the mama.
I got to meet Janet, Michael.
See,
Sure,
rub it in, LIB. That's why I peed on your bed.
You peed on the couch? What?
Hey, oh. Cat's out of the
Blaming the
bag.
dog.
Next
Why you
time.
kept looking at me? What did I do?
Right.
I don't really know where we go from there.
I don't know, dude.
I'll teach y'all to invest in some Scotch Guard.
Rubber sheets.
Next storm, it's going outside.
Somebody said
Tim,
when Jim
what's up?
Cantore showed up, everybody left. And
Right.
that reminded me, I got a friend at the Weather Channel, he's a director. And about 3 months ago, they fired Mike Seidel and some other people, and they all wound up on the Fox Weather. I saw them all over the place in Florida, covering the storm. And
Why
CNN
would they
headline
fire
news got rid of
Seidel?
that Dylan guy, Bob. He was showing up there on the Fox Weather. Anyway, enough said.
Well, you don't want to be where Jim Cantore is. That's what you
No.
want.
Yeah. I think Weather Channel hung on to him. Yeah. They fired a bunch of people 3 months ago behind the camera and in front of them. In front of the camera. Unfortunately. Cable TV's dying, man. Everyone's streaming.
Restless.
Yeah. somebody here. I forget who it was. Maybe it was Sharon Guy. Somebody, I don't know. But there's this channel called like Ryan Hall, y'all, or something like that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Watch them all the time.
Yeah, somebody put me up. Maybe it was Judy. I don't know. Either way, it doesn't matter. But yeah, he does pretty good.
He
went
knows his
11
shit,
hours.
dude.
He went 11 hours. He could barely talk in the end. I mean, he's so dedicated to it. Somebody had asked him, how long are you going to air for? He said, I'm here until there's nothing else to talk about.
Until I feel
the
that
storm.
you guys don't need me any
And,
longer.
yeah.
Or I lose my voice
I lose
or
my
something
voice.
else. But but he knows his stuff.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to tornado watching and tracking those, he'll tell you what street it's going down and the house number that's passing.
Oh,
he's
God,
he's
yes.
amazing with
Oh,
the
he's so
I thought
accurate.
our local channels did pretty daggone good at keeping up on it. CBS and ABC. They were when those tornadoes started hitting over there, they warned those people real early they need to get out of where they was at. That one place that got hit, killed all. They hit that. I think it killed 11 people in that 55 place, kind of like where I'm living. It hit that place 3 times, 3 different tornadoes hit that place.
damn.
Third one's one that got them all.
Chessboard said, Michael Haywood, they told me you were in a boat with one oar again.
Hey, Chessboard, it's good to see you. Harold Denton.
Max Velocity is also a good weather channel. He lives in Florida.
Hey, what about those people that are
He
in
does
the
good. He just
field
annoys the hell out of me.
What's that?
during that stuff? The reporters they put, excuse me, in those situations in the field and stuff like that. That's something else.
They have to give you combat pay to do that.
Yeah,
You're
they're getting
damn
paid for
right.
it. What about the storm chasers who are out there for shits and giggles, not getting paid for it?
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
The news characters, at least they're getting put up in a hotel, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they got like top of the line SUVs and shit. Like, they're not, they're not out there. They're out there roughing it for a few minutes.
Standing there in the wind.
Right. But still, what I'm saying is, even at that, you're in that area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah, you're in the worst area.
Hey, one down power line that whips loose and
Crispy critter. Yeah.
woo.
Get
And that's
fried.
that's what I think about when I think about stuff like that is electric lines being down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's adrenaline too for some people. I mean,
There's a hell
Right?
of a tree
Like,
that
for
fell on that place.
when we were going into the shit in combat, for instance, right? There was some people that were like, woo! Like, I mean, riled up, like
Right.
loving that shit, ready to go. I was dead ass silent, watching everything, listening to everything. You know what I mean? Like, but there were some guys who loved it. Like, I mean, so you gotta, I don't know, you figure people know what they sign up for, I guess, to an extent.
Were they Marines?
No, well, that was one scenario.
Mercenary.
There's a pretty good sized tree fell on that one guy's house in Russell.
Huge.
Huge. The picture
Yeah.
doesn't do it justice. It really
Hey,
doesn't.
but you talk about that stuff, and speaking of situations and adrenaline, I'm gonna spill this out to the world. Bama Murdoch sit there at that meet and greet, and he came around the campfire with me and Muggs and Stevie, and he told some of his experiences as being a cop, and there was some amazing stuff he told. He says he's got a book on a thumb drive, and I hope that he puts that out. But he's got some amazing stuff. I mean, we had about 2 or 3 nights of that, and that was something else. The stuff he said.
And he was working one time as a corrections officer.
Yeah.
Wasn't that it? He got
Yeah.
locked inside with them. Played
Yeah.
guitar on Christmas.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Played guitar on. Yep. said he had ran security in 3 presidents or something, 3 presidents hotels or something like that for 3 separate presidents.
If you work for the state or the government and you show up for work on Christmas, you're gonna get stuck. Or any holiday, really, because people calling sick or the weather goes to shit or whatever. So if you're the one that shows up, you're stuck.
Yep. Hey, that railroad will do that too, won't it, Mr. Fritz?
Yeah. Everything real. That overtime pay.
Chessboard says, "Hello, Papa Craig. Have you been in a one-hour boat with Michael Haywood?" I'm just reading chat. Pyro says, check out Bama's interview with about the LBL with Linda Eastburn. I could listen to him for hours. Yeah, Bama's got that smooth voice. I know the interview he's talking about. I think where they're with the houseboat on the LBL.
He's good people. I interacted with him years ago. I can't remember.
He just tells a good story.
Yeah,
Yeah. He does.
But it's got that voice. It's easy to listen to.
Right.
It's just like, you know.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and bust one off. Sorry, Bama, if I cheat you out of this one. Hey, he said one dude went in there checking out a warehouse, like I guess it was like a breaking and entering type situation, and the dude got jumped by a monkey. There was a monkey loose in the warehouse, and the monkey jumped him. What the hell? Last thing I'm expecting is a monkey in a warehouse. You get chest to chest with a damn gorilla.
Gorilla.
But he had some good stories, and I said it the other day. I appreciate a cop story being the son and grandson and great grandson of cops. You know. So I enjoyed those stories.
Real cop, not just make believe.
Pyrus is not a trunk monkey.
That's right. There ain't nothing like a double shot of monkey breath in the dark.
Oh,
I hope that gorilla wasn't in heat.
Hey,
Let me get this thing off my leg.
I'm fucking crying. So
Mr. Lee, thank you for posting that link. Mr. Lee posted the link for Linda Eastburn, that episode with Bama Murdoch. Thanks.
I think that Linda Eastburn could be Judy Wheeler's stunt double. I swear, I think they look a lot alike.
But it's true.
That's awesome.
Just remember that next time you're making a movie, Judy.
Oh. All right, where are we at? We're at like 2 hours, aren't we?
You know.
Just about. I didn't think we'd go that long.
We might only go an hour tonight.
Yeah. Well, you know, good people, good conversation.
Absolutely.
You know.
Absolutely.
I can go ahead and see myself out. Y'all have a good one. God bless all of you. I'm glad you weathered the storm, and we'll catch you next time here on Mogs' channel.
Thank you, Chance.
Chance, take care.
All right. Thanks, Ninja, for telling me to put on the wig. Bye.
All right.
all right, guys.
All right. You can kick me
Right,
on.
great to see you.
Good to see
Kick
you.
me on
I got
out
you,
here.
Jay. I got you, Jay.
Night, Jay.
Somehow.
Night,
Night.
There we go.
Janet. That's cool.
Night.
Night.
Hey, y'all. I'm just glad everything is y'all are safe and everything's cool. And I'm gonna take the dive. But hey, I thank y'all once again for inviting me down and the journey we took. It was awesome. I hate I had to cut it short.
I know. I hated that,
But,
that it had to be cut short. But
but just
better
like a
safe than
cold,
sorry.
I'll be back.
that's right.
Right. I
Better
hope
be.
so.
Hey,
Got to
but
get ditched
anyhow.
out here in January when the crappies are biting.
Daggone right.
That's it right there.
Daggone right.
Snatch 'em out the water.
We'll get over there to Trout Lake.
Yeah,
Right.
I want to get
Get
over
some
there.
2-pounders.
Yeah,
But
that's what the local
hey,
told me. There were 2-pounders in there, so
Right.
we'll
right.
find.
Absolutely.
All right,
But
brother.
once again, love y'all. Later.
Love ya.
You too. Take care.
Talk to you later.
All right. Wow, that 2 hours went by really quick.
It did.
I was surprised.
It did.
And thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight.
Thank you for
Hope-
the prayers.
Yes,
And
and
seeing
yeah.
us through the storm. I mean, a lot of people, a lot of you. reached
Sorry,
out.
sorry if we created some anxiety amongst you, Ben. You know,
Michael.
I
Connect with you. But thank you guys. Seriously, it means a lot to know
Yeah,
that
you
your
guys
thoughts and
were
prayers
awesome.
are there. I mean, it does. It means a lot.
So if you guys enjoyed tonight's show, please hit that like button below, share it out, leave comments. Love those comments.
They're so cool.
Well, you can't read them.
I can't. Well, I can read them. So, well, no, I
You
can't.
just can't
On the
comment.
shorts. I
Oh,
can't
it's
read
just
'em.
shorts.
Yeah. Anyway.
You guys, we'll be back on Tuesday. You have an amazing weekend. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Peace and God bless. Love you.